Today we're going to talk about YouTubers quitting. Why are they quitting? And what I have seen slash noticed in the community, important and whatnot. Oh hi, how you doing? Oh my god. He knows how to click. Wait, how did I get a hit? It's fine. I'll take it. I'm not gonna discriminate against hits. Perfect block placement. Let's go. Why hypixel YouTubers are quitting? And well, I have been kinda like looking at this for quite a while now, as these very YouTubers who used to say, they would never quit 1.8, and 1.8 is like simply superior, and they said this for like over like what 5-6 years at this point, and now they're just like simply quitting. Like a really big reason why is because, well, hypixel is laggy as shit. Honestly, it like a lot of the time it just kills the mood, and it is just how it is now. And well, Hypixel can do something about it. I don't think they will, because well, realistically, Skyblocks makes them a lot more money than bedwars or other stuff does. So they should be focusing on that, and I don't blame them for them either, because well, Hypixel, like the Minecraft server, at the end of the day is a business of somebody, and which is fair. Alright, let's go free final. But yeah, it is a business of somebody, which which makes them money. So it's the only normal thing guide as I got here that is depressing. Also, the one thing is, like, now Hypixel players are just good, and there was a bed, and the very YouTubers who would love to make content and then call it that they love to grind content over here and whatnot. For a second, I thought somebody was next to me bridging. Also, I changed my texture packs. I'm not really used to the crosshair and stuff, and that is actually kind of sad when you think about it. Like, they are literally leaving for the one reason of, like, I don't want to say it, but I will say it because I'm not really scared of saying what I see happening in the community. It's because most of the, oh my goodness gracious, because most of the YouTubers, or the people who like grind content and whatnot here, they have just became lazy, honestly. Like, they, like right now Hypixel is a lot more skill involved. Like, there's a lot more tactics than how it used to be back then, where you can literally just punch people to that. And now it takes actual skill to do things here, which the Hypixel YouTubers are just simply not used to it. I'm talking about specifically bedwars YouTubers here. Like, they are just not used to, like, recording for 2 to 3 hours to get like an they are not used to like record for a couple hours to get like 10 minutes worth of footage, which they trim it down to like 3 minutes or so. They just kind of like play it in a vibey manner, which is all right. They can do what they like, but just like how I feel. Oh my god, do I get this bed here? But that's how I feel. And well, because like, if somebody's not used to it, and something which they do consistently gets harder for them, it is pretty normal the fact that that they will not enjoy doing it, because it used to be easier for them, and now all of a sudden it's just hard, and they actually have to like put an effort, which is fair enough. Like, if that's how they want to do stuff, they very well can. Does that hit? That hits, no way. I got him. Let's go, the snipe. But yeah, like, as I was saying, I forgot what I was talking about. But like, the thing I'm trying to say here is, like, they are leaving because, well, this is exactly why they are leaving, is because they actually have to like try and sweat to win the games, because everyone is like going this high. Back in the day, no one would go this high to bridge. Oh my god, like, everyone knows how to click now, so it's genuinely hard, and you need to try. And like plus the fact that if you do this, you would like it would like take you like a few hours to get good game, and it would like probably take you a few tries to record and like record that, and like it would basically take time, which is fair enough if like if y'all like if you don't want to do it. But the one thing that I really stand by is if you do something like you should have the balls to admit to it. Like I'm not gonna say any names, but like as in the creator community, I've personally find like a lot of creators, I'm not gonna say any names, but I personally find a lot of creators complaining about their numbers, where their brand is like they straight up don't care about numbers. Like it's kind of dumb. Like you don't like, if you don't care about numbers, then you don't care about numbers. Like be open about it. If you do care about numbers, then yeah, you do. And honestly, every single person who puts out content on display for other people, also Blues a Sweat, do care about number to some extent, because otherwise they would simply not put that out. And I got the final yay. Do you get what I'm trying to say here? Like the person who genuinely doesn't cares, like, and or like he like maybe like likes to grind content or whatnot. Here's yellow's like next to me. They would like not even like like, I'm not like trying to speak for somebody here, but like the thing I'm trying to say is just like, if you he fell, let's go. Like if you genuinely do something, you kind of want to slash need to admit to. And it's kind of sad to think about this, because these are the very characters we used to look up to, and for whatever the reason may be, they are quitting. And yeah, I guess like it is up to their own choice to do whatever they want with their channel, with their content, with their lives. As a community, we should not be just outright relying. There are a lot of people who literally like call, because like if y'all like played PvP Legacy before it was like cool and stuff, you can probably recognize my IG, and I used to play on there a solid bit. But like I used to be like one of the like really good PvPers there, because honestly the time I played 1.16 PvP, nobody really like knew what 1.16 PvP what 1.16 PvP was. So automatically, if like I even know how to use a shield, I'm like already ahead of like 90% of the players. So like I was like pretty good for that time, because my skill level was just down itself. Oh my god, that is not wool. I thought that was wool. This is my first time using this texture pack, by the way. Oh my god, wait. You take such delayed KB, bro? It's fine. As I was saying, and like a lot of those same people would call 1.16 PvP cringe and said like it's never gonna be mainstream. Servers would never give in, and now they play like 1.16 PvP purely. I'm like, maybe they change what not. They like discover this stuff. Like that's like their personal thing. Like as I said, I'm not like pointing everything out. This is just like the things I saw in general. Wait, is Pink alive? I don't want to die with the diamonds here. Oh, he opened a bed for me. Oh my god, he's missing too many blocks. Shit, I have a lot of diamonds here. Alright, he's gonna have sharpness and prot. He already had prot, so he's gonna have some good stuff. But yeah, like they would like straight up call 1.16 PvP cringe, and I don't know how to like say it in this manner, but like I guess like I'm taking a piss like right today, is because, well, oh hey, how you doing? The sharpness with like, because MCCI is kind of popular, so everybody would be playing that regardless of how they feel about stuff and whatnot. Yeah, oh yeah, hi, you again have good stuff. You know how to block it. Oh, I just know it better. Let's go. But yeah, like everyone would be playing it, and now like they are playing it as a main thing, especially like after the dream SMPs blow up. Every single clear like creator in your moms is starting making SMPs. Is still, I feel like, we should be a lot more clear to our own selves uh rather than simply, oh my god, you lag or I lagged. You have a lot of protection. Don't die to you. Oh yeah, thank god I didn't die to you. They should have like some pride in what they say and what they believe in, so just saying random stuff, if that makes sense. Or that, oh what, I guess great. Might get to my base first, but it's fine. Even if he voids here, I'll be alright. I'm just gonna wait on his bridge until he voids, and now fireballs from across the map. Yes, heal pool. So yeah, there we go. Foggers. I didn't mean to kill him, but it's fine. Like, this is what I meant by like every single game is actually stressful and you need to like put effort into it. Like half of the time I'm like actually trying to do this, and like a lot of creators does find it pretty annoying to like actually like try in between their games, which is like fair. Like like even my own performance is pretty different from on stream or on camera versus off camera. Like I would be actually like be really good at stuff while I'm on like a friend's stream or something, where I can be like, he's give fireballs. You do. See, this is what I meant. Like normally, like that was like a pretty crappy way to go out because I got fireballed off, and nobody would really want that. But yeah, and that's completely fine. It's part of the video game. And the thing is like that like like the modern media, like the modern creators, like they have set this standard of being good. Back in the day, like when I was a child, we used to like look at watch YouTube and stuff, and there would be like this creator kind of good, kind of better than average, you know s- it a bit sentinel, like this creator knows how to click and stuff, and they're good at the game. So that the content trajectory was kind of set to being actually good at the game. So a lot of the players who had nothing to offer but being good at the game, you know they blew up. Fog jam, fair enough, but now that like the bar is higher, and they don't play the video game off camera, or like they don't like play it as often, they are not as good, you know so they just either quit or do something else, which is fair on their part, which is fair. But I just like don't like the thing which when a lot of creators don't admit that they left for like this reason. Yeah, community is kind of toxic. Like every single community is toxic. There's both good people and both bad people in every single community. There's like core lobbies, there's Counter-Strike lobbies, there's Valorant lobbies, and you can find like good and bad people in both of them lobbies. Like a lot of my a lot of my friends online, like we met in games, and so is yours. And those are genuinely nice people. That's why we keep them as friends. And we found them through these very so-called toxic communities. Yeah, people are toxic. A few people are, and yeah, that's normal for a video gaming community. So like the other thing I was saying is like these creators who are not good now for the current skill bar, they just move on, and they just like start calling it outdated. The very players who said 1.9 1.19 pv or 1.16 pvp, as it was called in my time, is cringe or whatnot. And genuinely, like, it's not it's not the most convenient thing to do, because you will lose your audience and whatnot. But like a little bit of transparency would be great. I'm not saying that I have like any good content, It's just that I admit to, like, I like, by no means I have like the trashiest content. Like, compared to a lot of the creators, and like most of the creators, I have like bad content actually. But I, like, I do for content what I genuinely enjoy doing for content. Back in the day when speedrunning was popular, like it was gaining popularity, a friend of mine told me that I should actually, like, do speedrun for content. It would like get a lot of traction. And I genuinely never thought, like, looked at speedrunning as a potential content thing. It's more of like a fun hobby thing which I would like do when I'm bored and stuff, or like, like mess around with friends and whatnot. I was pretty good at the game, like not to brag and stuff. So, the skill bar was low. So like, that level of skill I had back then was actually, like, let's say top person easily. So like it was just that. It's not, and like the thing is, like, 5 years from now, if bedwars is still as popular as it is, the skill level is gonna be even higher. Like, for example, if y'all go and watch like 5 to 7 years older Minecraft videos, there are barely people who know how to click. Like, just go a couple of years back and nobody even knows like double clicking, drag clicking, jitter clicking. And now there's like freaking mouse specializes in double clicks. You can just like set them to like double click and whatnot, and then they click like 19 times for like every click. So like it's like it's gonna evolve. And I like, the reason is like why I didn't like really like spend too much in 1.16 is, well, I still remember this. It was the time when Techno and Dream was about to have that Mr. Beast 1v1, and everyone was so hyped for it. And around this time, me and like two of my other friends had this RL Craft World, which, we kind of played on. So I was like getting into advanced PvP at this time and kind of like completely leaving 1.16 PvP. And like a friend, like one of the other friends said to me, like, Dream is gonna be on, like Dream is practicing and whatnot, like, and I was like, yeah, like, as I said, when he mentioned the combat, the 1.16 combat, I was like that I should play it. So I hopped on, and it was like pretty fun and stuff. But like that was my end of 1.16 PvP, and that was basically, like, that was even before the rise of 1.16 PvP. Like, most of the people were calling it cringe. I was still good at PvP. I was good at advanced PvP too, but like, as I said, like, skill bar was just so low that I was good. Like, according to the current skill bar, I'm not even gonna be relevant anymore, honestly. So yeah, maybe if MCCI comes out and we do that, so yeah. But like, as if right now, like, I like bedwars content, and I'm not saying that I'm not going to diversify, but I just feel like if I'm going to diversify the content, I'm going to be genuine with it. That the community is like, whatever the reason is, it's like, if like the community is too toxic and whatnot, like, basically, like, the main reason for me to not play like bedwars as much as I used to is just, like, the same reason was why I did not play 1.16 as much. Literally none of my friends really play that anymore, and honestly, like, games might be fun, but games are only genuinely fun when you play it with your friends. And like, back in the day, we would like just like, have a simple message on Discord, and like we have an entire full squad ready. I'm just saying that, like, there should be a lot more transparency than there is. A lot of the creators does, which is like fine. I don't blame them. A lot of the creators, like, just pursue, like, let's say somebody blows up in bed wars, they'll just like keep doing bed wars, for cash and stuff, and then leave when they are like kind of like quote unquote washed, or quote unquote not relevant, because skill bar is higher. Yeah, it was like a bit of a ranty video today, honestly. And yeah, that's just what like I saw, like, around the community, which honestly, I want Minecraft bedwars community to come back. Like, just be genuine about it. Like, the game is too sweaty, I can't play it. Just say that. Like, honestly, like, the game is too sweaty right now. It's a mini game, and people take it too seriously, including myself. I'm like, what, 500 stars? So yeah, but yeah, this video is already long enough, and I didn't really had a script for it. I didn't really like ever keep a script for it, but it was more of a rant video. So like it will go on for like another 300 million hours if I don't stop. So I'm gonna stop here. So yeah, let me know if I should like make this video more organized and like mark out points and stuff. And if y'all wanna see it, I will do it. And yeah, I'll hop off now. I just kind of like felt a little heartbroken from, you can say, the community and the creators at the same time.